Of all of the mysteries surrounding the human experience, sleep and dreaming perhaps hold the most mystery. While the modern world looks through the lens of science to explain the phenomena, history is rife with tales of dreams treated as messages from gods, ancestors, or realms other than our ordinary reality. But for all their symbolism, randomness, and unexplained coherence, dreams are the passageways into the subconscious through parallel universes, at least the keys towards another deeper cosmic connection. Let's take a closer look at some of the most interesting discoveries, theories, and mysteries of dreams, as well as discussing how ancient wisdom complements or clashes with modern neuroscience and government experiments as set against metaphysical speculations. Ancient beliefs, dreams as divine messages, and prophecies. In fact, most of the ancient cultures treated dreams as a sort of message from the gods. Egyptians treated the dream as a message from the gods or from the dead, thus it was often left to priests to interpret them. The Greeks built temples of Asclepius where the ill would sleep in hopes of receiving healing dreams sent from the gods. In ancient Mesopotamia, dream interpretation was recorded on clay tablets, some dating back as far as 3100 BCE. Even in more esoteric traditions, such as Tibetan Buddhism, dreams are an integral part of spiritual practice. In dream yoga, for example, practitioners learn to stay awake while dreaming, since these states are a pathway to enlightenment. The nature of reality itself in these notions is intertwined with dreams. Native American tribes, such as the Lakota and Hopi, also considered the dream to be sacred, a source of entry into another world where spiritual guides or ancestors imparted wisdom. In the Australian Aboriginal scheme, the dream time places dreams not simply in the realm of imagination, but in an all-encompassing spiritual reality, deeply interwoven in their perception of the world. Dreamtime is both a temporal and spatial phenomenon, a holy relationship to creation and being. A dream science, cartography of the brain in action during dreams. Dream studies, more formally recognized as one-irology, picked up in the 20th century. Modern science recognizes that dreams mostly occur during the rapid eye movement stage of sleep, a phase occupying roughly 20 to 25% of an adult's total sleep cycle. The discovery of REM sleep in the 1950s by researchers Eugene Aserinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman opened new avenues into the biological underpinnings of dreams. Indeed, electrical activity during REM sleep has been found to closely resemble wakefulness. In point of fact, this is when there is much activity in parts of the brain, the amygdala, hippocampus, among others, but with a largely deactivated prefrontal cortex responsible for rational thought. This can, in turn, explain why dreams often appear illogical or surreal. Among the most fascinating phenomena is memory consolidation during sleep. It is as if the brain sifts through experiences in dreams and selects what to retain and what to discard. In a study led by prominent neuroscientist Matthew Walker, REM sleep has been reported to enhance emotional memory processing and thereby help the brain integrate daily experiences into long-term memory. That's one possible reason why trauma survivors might have recurring nightmares. Intense emotions tied to memories hang on in the dream world as the mind attempts to sort them. The mystery of lucid dreaming. One of the most intriguing aspects of the dream experience refers to the phenomenon of becoming lucid in the course of ongoing dream, with the awareness that one is dreaming and occasional control over the dreamed environment. Whereas practice of lucid dreaming can be traced back to ancient Greece, when Aristotle described this experience, scientific study of lucid dreams has not begun till the 20th century. Lucid dreaming is a type of dream, wherein during REM sleep, the brain's prefrontal cortex reactivates, allowing the dreamer to consciously realize that they are in a state of dreams. Evidence for this came from innovative studies of pioneers like Keith Hearn and Stephen LaBerge, who developed techniques whereby the lucid dreamer was able to send signals that they were awake using pre-specified eye movements while still asleep. Applications of lucid dreaming go way beyond mere entertainment. Modern research shows its possible use in therapeutic purposes to combat nightmares, enhance creativity, and even motor skills. In one study by the University of Heidelberg, lucid dreamers who practiced sports in their dreams showed significant improvement in real, waking life performance, which suggests that lucid dreams might serve as a kind of virtual reality for the mind. Government experiments, Project MK Ultra, and the manipulation of dreams. In fact, the US government has once shown interest in unlocking secrets of the mind, including those about dreaming, with such programs as Project MKUltra. Indeed, declassified documents indicate that the CIA conducted experiments in controlling minds that involved the manipulation of dreams and states of consciousness. Although MKUltra's major orientation was on hypnosis and the use of psychotropic substances, some projects reportedly investigated the possibilities of influencing dreams as a way of psychological control. One of the spookier areas of governmental interest was remote viewing, the alleged ability, while in a non-waking state of consciousness, to perceive information about targets at a distance. The CIA's Stargate project aimed to harness psychic powers within its operatives. Some participants reported that lucid dreaming aided their access to non-local consciousness. While this much work on the manipulation of dreams remains speculative, it shows how governments have viewed dreams as more than a mere personal phenomenon, but rather as a potential tool of espionage and warfare. Dream telepathy. The idea behind dream telepathy is that individuals can communicate with others when they are dreaming, and while still falling into the field of parapsychology, it has been the subject of some serious experimentation. In a series of experiments in the 1970s, Stanley Krippner and Montague Ullman examined whether a sender could influence the dreams of a receiver. They asked one individual to be the sender and focus on an image, while another person slept in another room. When receivers later reported on their dreams, in many cases, astonishing similarities between the image that the sender had focused on and the dream were found. Though the search for definite proof of dream telepathy remained elusive, these studies raised interesting questions about the nature of consciousness and the possibility of NN local connections between individuals. Reports of shared dreams, in which two or more people claim to have had the same or similar dream, have surfaced in various cultures for thousands of years. Sleep paralysis and hypnagogia. Sleep paralysis is the night terror where one wakes up yet is unable to move. It tends to occur when the brain is partially aroused from REM sleep, but the body is still in atonia. In addition to the sensation of paralysis, many people also report other hallucinations, often of dark figures hovering over them. Experiences such as these have been interpreted across cultures as supernatural attacks, alien abductions, or visits from spirits. Another strange phenomenon is hypnagogia, the transitional state of mind when one drifts between wakefulness and sleep. During this state, dreamlike, vivid hallucinations are experienced which could be visual, auditory, or even tactile. Hypnagogia has been related to creativity because quite a number of artists and scientists reported receiving instant inspirations during such a twilight state of consciousness. Thomas Edison and Salvador Dali reportedly used hypnagogic techniques to inspire their work. Dreams as parallel realities or portals. Some of the most extreme dream theories consider dreams a gateway to parallel dimensions or parallel realities. Some quantum theorists and metaphysicians have postulated dreams as a multiverse, wherein parallel versions of ourselves navigate through various timelines. This idea came from quantum physics, specifically the many worlds interpretation, which purports that every decision creates a new universe in which other outcomes occur. Although these views are highly speculative, they echo very ancient ideas among the shamans that dreams were journeys into other worlds. In many cultures, shamans actively sought such states of altered consciousness beyond simple dreaming for knowledge from other dimensions. The philosopher Bernardo Kastrup is one of a number of contemporary thinkers who have suggested that one day consciousness may be considered basic or fundamental in the universe, and that through the dream state we touch this deeper reality. Recent discoveries in dream research. Recent breakthroughs in neuroscience have taken us further toward deciphering the secrets of dreaming. In 2021, a team of scientists at Northwestern University conducted an experiment where they were able to converse with lucid dreamers during their sleep in real time. The dreamers answered yes and no questions from the researchers correctly through prearranged signals. This makes the door open for deeper interactions between the researcher and dreamer, probably laying the ground for scientists to unwind the mechanics of dreams more precisely. Another variant of investigation includes a procedure known as targeted memory reactivation, where particular sounds or specific cues are given in sleep, which may affect the content of dreams. Indeed, research has shown that when people, while sleeping, heard a sound they associated with a memory, they were more likely to dream about that memory. TMR could be used therapeutically one day to work with people with PTSD, reframing traumatic memories through a controllable dream process. The dreamscape that keeps on expanding. Dreams continue to be one of the greatest mysteries of humanity, those that bridge gaps between wakefulness and the subconscious, reality and imagination, even reality and that interrelational existence beyond the grasp of our conscious mind. As research unfolds, it allows the possibility of unveiling the full potential of dreams, be it through lucid dreaming, dream telepathy, or other realm exploration, and stands eternally as a fascinating prospect. Our dreams are far more than fleeting images. They are windows into the very fabric of our minds, and perhaps even into the fabric of reality itself. Thank you for spending time with us through Spookscope today. Feel free to share your knowledge and wisdom in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family. Until next time, my dear spooker, stay curious.